if things are looking like they're crumbling in your life, I don't want you to worry so much, because it could literally just be that things are trying to be put back into your life for you. That source is trying to work with you. Okay. There's a lot of things that are changing right now. So if you're like, yo, I don't know, I don't want to go back to that job. This family member is not supportive, or they're making it harder for me, or I need to release some of these negative habits. I need to release some of these negative mindsets. I gotta release this food. Hey, Tiger. Um, you know, whatever it is, things are ending. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna get my next paycheck from. Things are looking crazy, right? It's really easier said than done, but really, when we finally surrender, we can actually see the magic and the beauty of what's actually really happening. What's actually really happening is that source, your inner being, your higher being, is actually trying to co-create with you and create a new experience for you, so that your spirit can live your best life. Okay, soft life, best life, whatever you want to call it. Your spirit wants to curate new opportunities. They want you to become this person that you already are from within. They want you to release the mask and the ego and the habits and the projections and the thoughts and ideas of other people that you've taken for yourself, or even the ideas that you believed in yourself, that you believed for yourself, right? The cat is playing around my leg, so they want you to release that as well, because if you have a certain mindset, it's kind of challenging for you to step into the new if your mindset is still in the old. You see, it's still that's Tiger be tigering, okay? So if you're going through it right now, I want you to take a deep breath and release while saying, I surrender. I surrender. Because you're not creating this on your own. Yes, it's coming from your own vibrational frequency, but it's from a whole bunch of junk and mess and past traumas and ideas or thoughts and experiences, things that you've actually experienced, or things that you've seen, things that you've heard. And maybe you want to do something new. Maybe you want to try something new. And those limiting beliefs, those thoughts, those feelings, they're kind of like in the way. Okay? They're kind of in the way. They want to be released. Those are called like your shadows. These are old aspects of yourself that kind of don't serve a purpose for the new world that you're creating for yourself. So surrender. Because source, your ancestors, what they're really trying to do is be like, listen, girl, homie, we're trying to bring you the right people. We're trying to bring you the right husband or wife. We're trying to bring you the right experiences. We're trying to, remind you that everything that you think about, everything that you know that you want, that you know that you know that you know that you want to experience, to share, it's available for you. But we can't bring it in, and we can try, and we can bring it in, but I want to use that term can't, because even if they do, you won't see it, because the mindset is in the past. Limited belief, a bridge that you've already crossed. And if you're like me, amongst many others who've taken the leap of faith and have gone through the Lionsgate portal, not only last year, but this year as well, things are that's not even a word, but things are quickly diminishing for you. Things are really, it looks like you're sabotaging, but you really just get to surrender. You get to be like, you know what, maybe I do need to take a break and go within, go to the beach and feel okay with that. And this is not going to be for everyone, but I feel like the message is, but everyone will be in a different space. Some people, they have the finances stabilize them for them to take that break. Some people, they don't. So they're like, I need to work, and these people, this environment, this thing is draining my energy. So of course there are things that you can do. There are exercises that are available for you. I'm going to link my digital ebook in the comments, in the description box below, if you're interested in how to raise your vibrational frequency. I call it the Lucy effect. But if not, and you don't have to get it, there's so many tools out there outside that you could actually, get your hands on and do, okay, and implement in your life. However, the only thing that this video is really meant to support you in is to let you know that you just get to surrender. You don't have to hold on to all those burdens. I see the Ten of Wands card, tarot card, in my head. Ten of Wands is carrying other people's burdens, doing too much, juggling a lot. And I've done that several times. All my life I had to fight. Okay, I've done that. And it gets you nowhere but just drained. It gets you nowhere but feeling unappreciated. It gets you nowhere but feeling like you're doing so much and not getting anywhere. Plain. So just know that. Don't look at it like, oh, this is ending. The new you is actually being given birth to. The new job that you want, that new entrepreneurial life that you want, the new experiences, the real love, real connection, because you deserve that. Instead of the surface level love, the ones that people want to come in and act like they want to be with you, but they're really treating you as a starter wife or a starter husband. You get to know your own worth, but you have to do that by really surrendering and saying, you know what, Source, you know what, ancestors, y'all know better. Oh boy. And I want to do this. I'm probably going to be interrupted right now. All right, so we're going to have to cut. So before I was happily interrupted, just to remind you guys again, just know that, you know, things are not going to be sweet. Things are not going to be perfect. I remember there's so many people that I used to watch, celebrities, that before they actually made it, they were homeless. They had to, The Rock, he had to sell his dog. You know, certain people, they went through a lot of traumatic experiences. And I don't like the fact that we have to go through that for us to, you know, get our big break or have a more peaceful life or, you know, manifest the things that we do want to experience. However, there is something to the law of polarity when it comes to that. So just trust that even though things are turning upside down in your life right now, it's for a higher cause. It's actually for you to step into the new you. It's actually for you to be more brave, more bold, more confident in knowing that you're enough. You don't need to do all these hoops. You don't need to have all these certifications and all these licenses. You don't need all those things, because you have a certain type of gift within you that somebody can actually use, that somebody needs to hear, needs to feel, needs to see. And even if you are doing something else, as long as you make sure that you nurture that inner gift, that inner light within you, that's all that is really being required to ask of you. Remember, yes, there is, not to tell you to not ground your feet, you know, and have finances to take care of your travels, take care of your food, take care of those that are taking care of you, take care of yourself. Those things are important because we have a beautiful ancient body on a beautiful planet, you know, where we get to take care of those things. We get to nurture those things. But it's also important to realize that we go through cycles. We go through shifts. Relationships, they begin and then they end. You know, jobs, they begin and then they end. You were on one certain bracket with your money, now you're in another bracket. You need a new mindset to be in that new bracket when it comes to your financial currency, to the financial circulations that are now coming in your life, right? So maybe you were single all your life and now you're married. Maybe you never had children before and now you're pregnant, right? Different mindsets, different aspects of you that is now needing to step into the new. A butterfly just flew over my head. You know, it's transformation. That's what that was. That was a sign. It's transformation. And it's time for you to surrender to the transformation of your life. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to be honest with you. And the people that you feel like was supposed to support you, was supposed to talk good things about you behind your back when you weren't in that room, right? The people that you felt like could have, you know, a lot of people, they're going through their own things. And that's how you get to look at it. Everyone has their own traumas, their own limited beliefs, their own demons, their own things that they're going through. The only thing that you can do is cultivate and nurture relationships that are interdependent. Just because you can't show up for someone financially doesn't mean you can't be there for them energetically, spiritually, you know, telling them everything is going to be okay. You could have the power and the gift to do that. I know I have the gift to do that. And I've been, my entire life, it's like people have been trying to silence my ability just to speak my truth, just to speak love, just to speak, you know, happiness and joy into people. They were trying to break my heart. And I've had my heart broken multiple times. You know, I've had to start over multiple times. But with the knowingness that I'm always centered and connected in source, My ancestors got me, and every time I reiterate these things and I affirm these things in my life, the more true they become, the more synchronicities I receive, the more gifts, the more blessings and rewards. And they may not necessarily be monetary, but they're exactly what I needed. Just like this video. I hope this video right now is exactly what you needed to hear, is exactly what you needed to be reminded of. Because you're more than just the things and the people that you have in your life. You are a beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit. Within you, there's a magical type of gift that you have that the world needs. And it may not be on YouTube that you need to share it. It may not be, on stage, or maybe it can be. Maybe it could be behind the computer, maybe on the phone. Maybe you could blog. Maybe you could teach about certain things. Maybe you could just express your truth, express the light, and let people know you need some love in your life. Let me give you a hug, right? People need to hear that. People need to be reminded of that. And it's so funny how many people will try to, like for me, like I told you, a lot of people try to attack me multiple times, especially in relationships. In this channel, I'm going to dig deeper a little bit in that as well, to share with you the experiences that I've had, what it led me to do, think, believe, the limited beliefs like shame and grief, and how I continue to overcome it, because nothing is perfect. You're not going to keep knowing what to do every single time. New levels, you get to learn new skills, right? So I trust this video came to you at the right time, at the time that you need it. And if not, save it, like, share, subscribe, do all the things YouTubers do. People that watch YouTubers, you're a YouTuber too. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time out to listen to this video. And I really hope it brought you a lot of awareness, or maybe just comfort in knowing that, things may be chaos right now, but maybe I can make myself a cup of coffee. Maybe I could do a little yoga for 20 minutes. Maybe I could do some breathing techniques. Maybe I could like this video so more people could hear this, because I know there's more to me than just the things that I have, the licenses and certifications that I have, and the people that are around me, right? You're a beautiful spirit, and that is enough. That is enough. So trust and surrender to what source is trying to bring to you in your life. Maybe new people, maybe a new trip, a new adventure. And it might be uncomfortable because you've never been in this new position before. You've never been this new you before. You've never had real solid commitment with someone that really loves you and supports you and actually likes you. They're not trying to compete with you. They actually really want to rock out with you, right? You've never been in these situations before. So take the time out to kind of like embrace and surrender to the magic and the beauty that is unfolding in front of your life right now, because you, my friend, deserve it. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.